Hey guys, it's Caitlin here, and for today's video I'm doing a Q&A. So I told you in my last video that I was going to do one, and I got quite a few questions, especially from one person. But hey, I asked for a lot of questions, and they gave me a lot of questions, so that's okay. So I'm gonna start with the other questions, and I'll go into the other person's questions. Let's just start, okay? Let's do it. First question. You have to choose and reverse one constitutional amendment, or else they're all reversed. Which one amendment would you have reversed and why? Now, I'd probably get a lot of hate for reversing any of the amendments because obviously they're put there for a reason. But the one that I would probably reverse is if I say this, I'll probably get lots of hate. The right to bear arms. I mean, I'm not political, I'm not into politics and stuff, but I know that is like going through government right now, in America at least, and I know a lot of other countries don't have guns that like are easily accessible. So I mean, I don't use guns, so that amendment doesn't affect me that much, so why not reverse it? I know probably lots of hate would come from that, because I know lots of people love their guns. I don't own guns. I don't care about that amendment. Okay, next question before I get like hate comments and stuff. What is your favorite song of all time? It's a good question because I have lots of favorite songs. I mean, it's kind of like also a bad question because I have lots of favorite songs. Probably have to be a Skillet song since I probably grew up with them and like have known their band the longest. It's probably Yours to Hold by Skillet. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time. So there you go. What's your favorite 21 Pilots album and why? My favorite is probably Regional at Best, and why is because it has like all of my favorite songs from Vessel, and then it's got like some of my all-time favorite songs like that are not on Vessel. And now there's two questions from my little sister who you guys have seen before. She asked, who is your favorite character in Avatar? And who is the person you hate the most in Avatar? My favorite character in Avatar, The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender, if you haven't seen it, it's like a American anime show that was on Nickelodeon. Favorite character is Uncle Iroh, obviously, and my least favorite character is Azula. She's a bad guy. I don't like her. So yeah. And then, would you rather have Momo or Pabu as a pet? Momo is off of Avatar, again, and Pabu is off of Legend of Korra, which is the sequel show to Avatar. Momo is a flying lemur? Yeah, flying lemur. And then Pabu is a ferret thing. Probably Momo, because he can fly, and that's just cool. Things that fly are cool. Okay, now to someone on Twitter who is a friend of mine on Twitter. We've never met each other, but we're friends. And their @thing, if you want to follow them on Twitter, is Surreal Revolver. They asked multiple questions. I'm gonna count how many questions they asked, and I'll tell you. It looks like they asked 17 questions altogether. So the first question is, how much do you love Surreal Revolver, which is their @ So much, like this much. What's your favorite season and why? Favorite season is fall because it's cold and chilly and it's so hot right now. I live in a very, very hot place I do not like, so I want to move out of here as soon as possible and get into like Antarctica or something. Please, anything but the heat. I hate the heat, if you can tell. So fall and winter are my favorite, and I love snow. But where we live right now, there is no snow, so I don't know why I even live here. Sorry, I'm a little rant about the weather. What's your favorite album? I'm just gonna go with Regional at Best, and just because there's probably another album that I like better, but I don't know what it is. Do you have a favorite painting / piece of art? What is it? And in brackets they put band members count as art, which is funny. Favorite piece of art. I actually have two pictures in my room that are art. I guess those count. Um, and then Joshua Dunn's tattoo is very artful. I'll put a picture right here. So yeah, that's like art, man. Real art. Tattoo art. Do you have any hobbies? What are they? If I have any. If I have a hobby. Is watching YouTube and listening to music count as a hobby? Because if so, then that's my hobby. I don't really have a hobby. I should get a hobby. But I don't have one. No. Well, not that I can think of anyways. Oh, I made the questions go away. Would you rather marry Josh Dunn or Brendan Urie? For those who don't know who Brendan Urie is, aka my parents, he's the lead singer of Panic at the Disco. And for you, those who don't know who Panic at the Disco is, they're just a band that I don't really listen to, like, ever. Heard, like, one song. Josh Dunn, obviously. He's more my type than Brendan is. What is my best friend's name? My best friend's name is Catherine. You all know her. She is the other half of this channel. It's pretty neat. Are you a Vessel or Blurry Face stan? And I'm not sure what stan means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know, like, its exact meaning. I don't know, but just for those who are going to question me after this, aka my parents, be like, what's a stan? I just know that it's someone who likes something, more like a fan. But what is the S and the T stand? I don't know. Anyway, well, I came in the Blurry Face era, so I'm just gonna say Blurry Face. I love Vessel. I love Blurry Face. I love Vessel and Regional at Best. But I'm just gonna go with Blurry Face since that's the era I came in during. Favorite 21 Pilots song, Goner, and then I'm gonna just tell you my favorite song from each album. Let's do that. Goner from Blurry Face, Holding On to You from Vessel, Lovely from Regional at Best, and Addict with a Pen from Self-Titled. Jyler, or Jaisley. So Jyler is the ship name for Tyler and Jenna, which Jenna is his wife, and Jaisley is the ship name for Josh and or is it Halsey? Josley? I don't know, I can never pronounce her name. Halsey, who is a singer, who I don't really like and have never heard a song by, but anyway, obviously Jyler, because Jenna and Tyler are married. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? My favorite is cookies and cream is my favorite. And then I also like birthday cake. Do you have a favorite breed of cat? I mean, Zoe's in the room, so I guess I have to say whatever she is. I have no idea. I'm guessing she's like I think we call her a brown tabby, but I don't know. Hey, come and show your beautiful face to the camera. Oh, she's so fat. There we go. There she is. My brown tabby. At least that's what I call her. Oh, you're stuck on my shirt. Jeez, okay, that was more complicated than it should have been. I'm sorry, did I anger you? Oh, I'm sorry. But I also like, Siamese cats. They're so pretty looking. We have a friend who has Siamese, and he's so cute. What are your cats called? Well, that's Zoe. And then we have another one. His name is Big Al. Some people think we say Big Al, like Miguel or something. It's Big Al. And I'm going to tell you the origin of his name. Are you ready? Story time. We got Big Al when he was just a little baby kitten, like just born. Obviously not just born because he has to be like a certain amount of weeks old before we can get him. And we thought Big Al was a girl. So we named Big Al Aletheia, which means truth in Greek or something. Like, because Zoe means life in Greek. But Aletheia did not tell us the truth until later when we found out that Aletheia was in fact a boy. So we named Aletheia Big Al instead. And he is actually a pretty big cat, so I guess the name suits him. What are your top 3 favorite things about cats? Well, they're cute as ever, right, Zoe? Are you just the cutest thing in the world? Yeah, they're really cute. When they cuddle with you, it's like the best feeling ever, because for me anyway, our cats hardly ever cuddle, like lay on you and stuff. It's so dumb. But every once in a while they will, and it's the best thing ever. Third thing I love about cats is that, like, they can practically take care of themselves. You don't have to take them outside to go to the bathroom. I mean, you have to feed them, obviously, and give them water, or else they would die. But besides that, it's like, but when they're kittens, you have to, like, be on them because they'll, like, tear up everything. But our cats are older now, so it doesn't really matter. So those two things are what I love about cats. Josh or Tyler, you have to pick. That's very evil, Liv. I see that. That's what their name is Liv. See, before I got my Josh likes on Twitter, I probably would have said Tyler, but now Josh has noticed me, so I'm gonna say Josh. Now they ask a bunch of, like, bands, like, this band or this band, and to be honest, a lot of the bands they ask besides 21 Pilots, I know who they are, but I don't listen to them. So, yeah, let's get started anyway. Fall Out Boy or My Chemical Romance. I've never heard a single song by My Chemical Romance, at least not that I know of, and I've heard a couple songs by Fall Out Boy, but I don't listen to them, so I'm just gonna go with Fall Out Boy. Panic at the Disco or 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots, obviously. Panic at the Disco or Fall Out Boy. Again, heard a couple songs by Fall Out Boy, a couple songs by Panic at the Disco, so I'm going with Panic at the Disco because I just like his voice better than the other guy. Pete Wentz, is that his name? Hopefully. If not, then I'm going to get massacred by the fangirls. And then Brendan Urie is obviously the lead singer of Panic at the Disco. Anyway, 21 Pilots or My Chemical Romance. 21 Pilots, My Chemical Romance or Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy or 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots. Surreal Revolver or Surreal Revolver, and why? Well, obviously I would choose Surreal Revolver. And why? Because they're awesome. So, are we done? No, we have one more question. Do you have a crush on / would you date any of your mutuals? For those who don't understand what a mutual is, aka my parents, at least from what I understand, a mutual is you follow them on Twitter and they follow you back, aka a mutual. Do I have a crush on anyone? No. Any mutuals? No. Would I date a mutual? I mean, I'm not really into online dating, so I'd probably have to meet them before I would date them. And I have never dated ever, so probably not, because I want to meet the person I was going to date. So, there are the answers to all those questions, and it is so hot in here, guys, like, seriously. The fan was on earlier, but it makes too much noise when it's on, so I had to turn it off. So I'm, like, in a sauna right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. We try to upload videos when we can. I know Catherine hasn't been able to edit hers, and I have just run out of ideas, so I decided to do a Q&A. I think I might have an idea for next week, though, so stay tuned for that. I don't know if everyone will enjoy it, but I will enjoy it. So that's all that matters, right? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! It's hot in here, Zoe. I'm warning you.
It's getting hot in here.
Do not sing that song!
Get out of my room.